Emerged on the internet which purport to show Pakistani troops summarily executing 6 men. Pakistani officials insist the images are fake and are part of a propaganda campaign by jihadists to defame the Pakistani army. The United States, which supports the country with billions of dollars in aid, called the footage horrifying and has asked Pakistan's government for an explanation. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Jonathan Miller's report does contain highly distressing images from the very start.
This video has been online for a week now. What it purports to show is today at the centre of a storm between the United States and Pakistan. In the dappled sunlight of what looks like an orchard, young men, hands bound behind their backs and blindfolded, are gently led along by soldiers apparently wearing Pakistani army uniform. A voice in Punjabi accented Urdu is on a walkie-talkie, calling someone he calls Tanweer, sir. The blindfolded men are wearing traditional shalwar kameez. 2 of them are also wearing caps, typically worn in the northwestern mountain valley of Swat. They're lined up among the trees, a high brick wall behind them. Some of them look like teenagers. You can hear the occasional crackle of distant gunfire as a bearded officer, seemingly in commando uniform, saunters towards the group. Pakistani intelligence has dismissed this 5.5-minute video as a staged drama. The Pakistani army says it's fake, but the US State Department's called it horrifying and says it's determined to investigate. The 6 young men do not panic, but they can't see this group of soldiers in battle dress and body armour raise their standard-issue Army G3 rifles. One soldier in firing position turns and asks, "One by one or together?" "Together," he is told. Then there's a burst of gunfire. They all go down. 2 of the soldiers approach, and one by one they appear to finish them off. The pictures were posted on the Facebook page of the previously unknown Pashtuns International Association. We cannot authenticate the footage, but the New York Times quotes unnamed American official sources as saying they think it is credible. Today, the State Department confirmed it had raised it with the Pakistani government.
Human rights and the issue of extrajudicial killings has been a part of our ongoing conversation with Pakistan. It's been recorded in our previous human rights reports, and we are awaiting further information from Pakistan.
Visual clues suggest the location was Swat, in which Channel 4 News has been filming this week. There's an overwhelming army presence in the valley. In May last year, under US pressure, the army violently expelled the Pakistani Taliban from Swat after their 18-month-long reign of terror. This is a wanted poster for militants who've now fled into the hills. It hangs from a telegraph pole under which the Taliban used to dump the bodies of those they themselves summarily shot or beheaded. The United States is currently spending $2 billion a year on the Pakistani military, including its counterinsurgency operations. US law prohibits the financing of foreign armies found to have committed gross violations of human rights. For Pakistan, the stakes are high, as they are for the US and its allies in the war on terror, who need to keep Islamabad on side.
Jonathan Miller, the controversy over this footage comes on a day of heightened tension in the region. The Pakistan authorities have blocked a vital supply route on the border with Afghanistan, stranding NATO convoys carrying equipment and provisions. That follows a NATO airstrike which Pakistan says killed 3 of its soldiers. NATO says the crew crossed into Pakistan after they believed they were being fired upon. And reports say that a British citizen suspected of plotting terror attacks on European cities has been killed in a drone attack in the country earlier this month. He's been named as Abdul Jabbar, who was originally from Pakistan. It's believed he was one of 2 British brothers named in connection with the alleged plot.